Wow. We have come back out to do some hiking. It's been about a week and a half since I was out with my kids on Allstones Lake, the Allstones Lake Trail. We've come out to Tawayik and Oster Lake trails here in Elk Island, just for a nice little walk. We're looking at 20 kilometers today, but not up the side of a mountain. We go past two lakes. Oster Lake has a backwood campground that we're going to stop at and try and make some noodles with the little stove. See how that goes. So we've been heading down the trail now for about 15 minutes. It's typical of Elk Island. Really nice walk. This one seems to be less used, but still a really nice walk. I know I like hiking in the mountains the best. The views are amazing. The smells, the sounds, it's nothing like the mountains. But it's expensive to get to the mountains every week, so we just don't do it every week. But we come out to places like this. It doesn't have to be Elk Island. There are other areas that have hiking trails. It's just as much fun. You don't have all the pointless ups and downs that you do in a mountain, which is fine, because sometimes those pointless ups and downs become rather pointless. But just to get out and go for a walk in nature is the whole point of hiking. And day hiking is a great way to get some really good exercise. Ever going to see some bison, this would be the place to see it. And we don't see any. So this trail around Tawayik Lake is closed for quite a while in the spring into early summer. This is where the bison calve. So they try and keep people out of here so that we're not disturbing the bison. Well, the little ones are running around because I bet they'd be quite aggressive. But now it's open and we're in the hopes that we're going to see some somewhere along this trail. There's a lot of signs. There's wool, bison fur, there's a lot of scat, and of course there's the prints in the mud. They are in here. Both of us swear that we heard a grunt a while back, maybe 15-20 minutes ago, but we couldn't spot it. But here's to hoping we see something. We're coming up again on a big meadow, which is prime bison location. Really hoping as we come out here that there's a small herd in there, at least one that we can see on the phone. They are up there. Sorry for the wind noise, it's very windy out today. And I don't see anything. Oh well, we head straight across here, so here's to hoping there's some on the other side.
It's water time for the girls. face. There we go.
Drink like a normal dog.
I must keep my whole face wet. Wave high! Wave high! Okay, so on this trail, if you lose your way, you want to look for stacks of sticks. There's usually some form of sign in there, and actually this one there is two. You can see it right here, but they're all marked with these stacks of sticks like this. And oh my God, look at this view. Look at it. Just look at it.
This is really neat coming across this big pasture. I didn't even know there were areas like this in Elk Island. Like it's huge, like behind me here. This is just one big open pasture. Everywhere you look. This is really neat. So there's a lot of bison sign in here. This is obviously where they come all the time. I'm imagining not very many people come here. We're feeling a little bit tired. Oh well. Such is life on the big trails. Here's the weirdest thing I've seen on a trail so far this year. Somebody lost their pillow. I know there's a campground about 6 kilometers from here, but how do you lose your pillow? Like, do you not notice it fall off your pack? Do you drop it? Do you not care? I don't know. I'm not touching it though, it's not mine. I don't want it. Payoff. I don't know if you can see them. The trees in front of me on the far side, there are a couple of bison. And we will be walking past them. There's a group ahead of us. They're walking closer, so we'll try and get some video when we get closer, but I'm going to do some photos for you. So we have a fairly large bison in the field here with us at the other end. But there's a couple up ahead of us with a dog, and they've scared it off. And they're moving slowly. So, kind of hoping that they move on so that the bison slows down and we can get a good glimpse of it. So in our excitement of chasing down the bison, we went about 1 kilometer off the trail in this pasture. So we are heading in the right direction now. Nice day for it though. There it is. The path. We found it. We are at the 10-kilometer mark. Make sure you're following the trail. Don't follow the bison. Now, whether this means 10 kilometers in or 10 kilometers left, it doesn't matter because it's a 20-kilometer trail. So we are halfway. Back in the bush, as you can see. Which is nice. It's cool. We were out in the sun for a while there. The upside of this part, there are a lot of raspberries in here. It's going to take a while to get through here. So I mentioned earlier about the pointless ups and downs in the mountains, PUDs. And what we've discovered here on the backside of this trail are some pointless ups and downs. These ones are completely pointless. It's not like we're climbing a mountain or something. We're just, walking. It's supposed to be flat.
Look now.
Come here, Ace. Wow. Big old bull. Friend. We had to move back to the other trail so that this one would continue on towards the campground. What a beast. I don't know if you can see it very well today. That is cool. And oh look, they've got the food bins, like the food bins. Typical national park.
Bear bins.
Bear bins, yeah. There we are. Made it to the campground.
We are having dinner on the trail. We're actually just having dinner on this trail because we want to try it out.
Who wants our dinner?
Yeah, we want to try dinner out. Okay, so we're waiting on supper. We have one of these. This is our supper tonight. We have two of them. One of them is in that packet. I made this koozie. I made it today. And so yeah, I made that today, and you let it sit in there. We're gonna let it sit in there for 10 minutes because that's how long it says to let it simmer. And we did half the amount of water. We may need to add more water later.
We've stopped at the campground for supper. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? We have no idea. It's like 7:30. We boiled up some water to do a Nor sidekick meal, and it's got to sit for 10 minutes. So we're just checking out this campground, and we are thinking we might come camp here next year.
East is being the ever vigilant East. Gotta look out for anything that might be around. And Bryn is being Bryn, the ever vigilant, I need a nap.
So we've had our dinner, which turned out pretty good, didn't it? Yeah, it turned out pretty good. We are now heading back. We're gonna take the shorter trail back as Christina's foot is killing her. And this will take us an hour as opposed to an hour and a half or two. So we're gonna go back this way. This is the trail where we encountered the bison. We're hoping to see it again. If not, well, okay, I'm hoping to see it again. Brent's eating poop. We don't want to see them where we have to get off the trail again. Okay, there we are, on our way back. We are at a...
Hey, bear! Hey, bison!
I don't know what we do now. It doesn't want to move. Do we inch forward a little bit? Bren.
Hey, bison!
Okay. They're moving along a little bit.
2 inches.
Well, the bull is waiting for the other one to come up out of the brush. But we're gonna just go past them and they'll see we're not a threat. And we're all moving in opposite directions. Everything is nice. So we came out to walk this trail today in the hopes that we'd see some bison. The trail did not disappoint. It was pretty cool. If you want to come see some bison, here's the place to go. Tawayik Lake, walk around. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching our latest video. Click that like button. Click the subscribe button, that would mean a lot to us. And click that little bell icon so you get updates from us every time we put out a new video. See you later.